Learning Go, two keywords often cause confusion: new and make. Think of new as giving you an empty box. It's a way to reserve space in memory and gives you a pointer to that space. On the other hand, make is like getting a box that's already filled with the tools you need, ready to use right away. But what does this really mean in practice? In this video, we'll break down the differences, show you how each works, and help you remember when to use which. Let's start by looking at what new actually does in Go, and why it's not as commonly used as you might think. New keyword in Go creates space in memory and returns a pointer to that space. For example, if you write number equals new int, you get a pointer to an integer, but the value inside is 0 by default. You can then assign a value to it, like asterisk number equals 100. Think of new as getting a locker number at the gym. You have the address, but the locker is empty until you put something inside. This approach works for any type, including structs, but it's not the most common way Go developers create values. Most often, you'll see developers use the and operator for structs instead of new. Make keyword is designed for slices, maps, and channels. When you use make like numbers equals make int 3, you get a slice that's ready to use immediately, filled with 0 values. It's like getting a lunchbox with compartments all set to hold your food. Unlike new, make doesn't return a pointer, it gives you the actual usable type. This is crucial for slices, maps, and channels because they need to be initialized before you can use them. If you try to use a map or slice created with new, you'll run into errors or confusing behavior. That's why make is the go-to choice for these types. Common mistake is using new with slices or maps. For example, slice equals new int gives you a pointer to a nil slice which isn't ready to use. Trying to append to it can lead to confusing bugs. Instead, use make int 0 for slices or make map string int for maps, so they're initialized and ready. In real-world code, forgetting to use make with maps can cause your program to crash with a runtime error. The best practice is simple. Use make for slices, maps, and channels, and avoid new unless you specifically need a pointer to a basic type or struct. Most Go developers use and type for structs instead of new. Wrap up, here's an easy way to remember. New is for when you need a pointer and works with any type, but gives you empty or 0 values. Make is for when you want something ready to use right away, but only works with slices, maps, and channels. If you're making a slice, map, or channel, always use make. For everything else, you probably don't need new. Use the and operator for structs. This simple rule will help you avoid common mistakes and write idiomatic Go code. Remember, make for slices, maps, and channels, almost never use new.